Unsa? Lisod? Lisod man. Ha? Shock sa me. Pwede mo sa layo inyong scores. Uy, daggan mag 80, 70. Kung sa mga butlog din me. Ano doon pa na eh? Sali. Ikaw ko mag-score sa inyong pracs. Ko mag-score sa inyong long quiz. Sali. So, hindi na yung lisod-lisod. Sige na, start na ta, bro. Humanta sa iyo. Diba niya? Mic ka? If makabot. Sige, try lang. Ayan na lang. Sige lang. Uy, wala mag-kuhan na. Wala mag-dadyan.
Stabilize properly while holding the lower extremity. Stabilize the beginning raise para make sure yung mga user evaluate kaya sa mga force or sa user evaluate. Okay, para nang kita din sa slide ng patient that's why you have to make sure na patient is stabilized properly. Okay, next.
So
Okay.
So,
Next is for number extension for this time is thoracic spine. So we have the patient on prone. This is the patient kay iyang upper extremity just above the sa may bun, sa may extend siya over the table. So provide the nipple line area. So sir, put your arms to the side and then try to move forward. Okay, move forward to sir. And so just go for the just about from the nipple line ang iyang bun just table. So we stabilize the patient at the end by the ankles. So when ito ang ipot na yung table kanina na sa table or pwede na standing sa inyong makaya. And so the kanang ang mga muscles involved are the erector spinae muscles, so yung status analysis and anyway, so for grade, this is just grade 4 and 5. So grade 5, the patient is able to extend their upper extremity by the level of the table or just above it. For grade 4 and 5, they're able to extend their upper extremity, however, on jump basically like from a using set of other so sir, as much as you can be try to extend your body on that track.
ang ulo rin ang pangan.
Ay, ato ito yung mga laser. Asa mo na kaya. So, sir, from basically sir, see, sir, extend mo ang big one, sir, and then upper extremity basically from your abdomen area up to your neck, right? That's the signals.
Okay, so for the next guy, lumbar and thoracic spine. So you want the patient prone with the arms at the side. And then after, the PT will stabilize the lower leg above the ankles, or stabilize the leg slightly above the ankles. Slightly above the ankles, so here. And then after, what the patient is going to do is raise his head, arms, and chest as high as he can. So, again, you can stabilize the patient's legs with both hands, and then use your other hand to palpate the muscles that are going to be contracting. So again, we have done the patient to, sir, raise your head, raise your head, chest and arms as high as you can. So if the patient is able to complete full range of motion, that will be grade 3. And then for grade 2, the patient will only be able to complete partial range of motion. Grade 1 is only contractile activity is detectable, but no movement. And then grade 0 is no contractile activity or no movement at all.
That's similar to the other testing that the 504 upgrading or the 3
Depending on what, may thoracic spine, lower spine, and then thoracic divide lang ha, or
So for elevation of the pelvis, you're testing your obliquus externus and internus abdominis as well as your quadratus lumborum. So for the patient, they need to be lying down supine, and for the stabilization, you ask them to hold the edges of the table. So as the PT, you're standing on their feet, and then you hold the test limb above the ankles. And then you give the instructions, bring your pelvis up to your ribs and don't let me pull it down because the resistance to giving is supposed to be traction. So grade 5, that would be they can tolerate maximal resistance, and grade 4, they can tolerate strong resistance.
So for grades 3 and 2, same again po siya, mag-unit yan po sa adjust table. For currently, support ng mo yung leg. So, one hand just above the ankle, tapos one hand just below the thigh, sa distal thigh. Tapos, same again po yung instructions sa patient. Sir, can you please bring your hip towards your ribs. Support ng mo siya. So, kung ma-complete siya o sa abilang doon, siya po siya. Pwede siya maggamit sa one minute ng kumain. Kaya mag-compensate mo siya. So, yeah. So, if makapagpit siya sa available range of motion that we grade 3, partial yung complete grade 2 na siya. Tapos for grade 1 and 0, wala grade 1 and 0 since to ensure clinical accuracy.
Doctor is doing it in growth. And there's part of grade 3 and growth now.
Paano na siya miss break?
Take the next one.
Paano?
Ito.
Please,
Hard up. Growth.
Flat lang.
Dala. Architect side. Mo. Architect.
Sir, can you try to bring your hip towards your back?
South for instruction.
Can you,
Hindi kanina
sir,
yung pag-instruction ko gusto ko to.
one service. Bring your hip towards your ribs.
Then, ano?
Bring your hip towards your back.
Sige ka?
Mag-get sir, your worship. Sing ang love. Ay, sir, kung yung inang pero palikod na kakara. Ikaw na mo, sir, ipaanan siya, mas more siya paanan. Paanan siya.
Ang isa na yung kakamot nasa angkol, ang isa na nasa kay mag-friction man mo na ang butang yung na. So that yung may instruction mo patient, same instructions hapon.
Ay, before you go ahead. Bring your hip. Basta kasi yung upper towards your back.
Here.
Smooth your arms.
Okay, ikaw wala na lang.
Pero if 5 is mismo, Marga.
Pwede yung kapag improve. Ang 5 of 4, may na pwede yung kapag improve. Ang 3 of 2, pwede yung kapag improve. Either kung sa'yo makaya or sa'yo mag-contribution. If may patient's problem with back. So what's your hip hiking muscle? Gusto man yun. Unsa? What's your hip hiking muscle? Ha? Quadratus siguro. Next. Number 1 half. Bawas ko lang yung gabo. Nakaingat ko lang gusto ng exam.
Instruct lang.
Sideline.
Instruct lang, instruct lang. Guys,
So average person ani is sa iyang right side makahold siya for 104.8 seconds. Yes, iyang left side is 103.0 seconds. Nya, kanang remember sa this, kanang mas longer ang endurance sa male kaysa female.
why?
Since they're built
Garbage, okay na. Thank you.
Okay, so next up is trunk flexion. So muscles being activated here is your rectus abdominis and your obliques. So I'm gonna start off with grade 3. For grade 3, you just keep patient position neutral, so extended, and you ask the patient to lift their head, neck, and their upper portion, upper shaft, and make sure your chin is pointed to the top. So now with your chin pointed this way, please lift your head, your neck, and your shoulders. So like that. So that's grade 3. You have to make sure the inferior angles of the scapula are lifted off the table. For grade 4 and grade 5, it's basically the same, but for grade 4, by the chest, the hands are crossed over the chest. So hands will continue again with your head, neck, and shoulders off the table. Yeah, so that's grade 4. And then for grade 5, the patient does this to their hands. And then again, can you lift your head, neck, shoulders off the table. So normally the PT will just stay by the side, but if your patient, and you don't need to touch the patient, but if your patient has feet and flexors, then you can just hold your elbows like that and then they will just move. So that's grade 3, grade 4, and grade.
Guys, for construction, make sure na the net would not flex up. Dapat nakaala or dapat manaawa din yung property. Maka-flex lang net sa pagsayang nag-skirt o ano na to. Kaya hindi makasustain. Okay?
And then for grade 2, 1, and 0, your patient is still in supine while their knees are bent. And then their arms are just to the side. So there are 3 sequences. For the first sequence, you ask the patient to lift their head. So if they can lift their head but cannot clear the scapula off the table, then that's grade 2. But if they cannot raise their head, then you proceed to sequence 2, which is assisted shrug. So what we do is you cradle the head and the shrug, upper shrug, and then ask the patient to lean forward while palpating the ribcage. If there's a downward depression of the ribcage, that's 2. And then if there's no depression, so there is a pocket of depression, then that's 1. No one for the sleep is 0. And then the sleep is sequence 2. You ask your patient to cough. And then while palpating also the ribcage. If there is depression of the ribcage, that's 2. If there is no depression or possible contraction, then that's 1. And then 1 for the sleep is 0. So for transportation,
Uy, mo siya muli gabi?
Pagsibador.
Pagsibador eh.
For grade 5, the patient relates to 5.
Kumuha may kwarta.
Ha?
Kumuha may kwarta sa Indiano.
Ha?
Yung mga Indiano.
Asa din mo ito yung
Kaka.
birthday?
Then,
Dugay naman.
buhaton sa patient,
Pag tataniyo pa niya.
patulong sa iya.
Tinili ka. Tinili ka?
Migo ka sa Migo.
Bakit siya mo siya muli?
Lift the head,
Edad ba mo?
right na shoulder.
O4.
Left
Ay, O3 ba na siya?
left
Hindi. O 05?
Yung right,
21 naman siya.
O
yung right na shoulder,
Di po, nibalik na siya, di ba?
right na elbow.
Nihunong siya kagad.
Ibalhin.
Yan. Ikas at so for sa grade 5, ano kay dapat ang scapula ng correspond sa iyang external oblique kay mo clear siya sa off the table. For grade 4, kay ang hands and examination cross over sa iyang head. So, same hapon, his of dips sa imong head, sa imong right na shoulder, padong sa imong left leg. Then, same side. Then, for grade 3, kay naka-raise ang iyang arms. Okay. And then, same hapon, this focus sa imong head, sa imong right na shoulder, padong sa imong left. Ang grade 3 also.
For grade 2, kay parehas na siya sa grade 3. So, ang iyang arms pinaka raise outstretch, then kuan. So, fine. Then, ang mailan ani kay ang grade 3 kay maka-lift yung scapula off the table, then ang grade 2 kay ang iyang inferior ankle kay dili na ma-lift. So ang kuha na ani niya kay ang tanaw na ani sa grade 2 kay ang iyang ribcage mo depress. So kanang kanang keep your chin up towards the ceiling, then reach to your right knee. So muna ang grade 2. Na ang grade for grades 1 and 0, for grades 1 and 0 kay hip flex, like knee flex. So kani kay ako ra ang patient kay mo support sa iyang head para makakontract yung abdomen. So kasi siya kay balong siya din. So last rotation mo siya. Then palpate sa iyang buwan. Internal oblique, then palpate sa external oblique. Yeah, for grade 0 kay wala yung palpation. There's no palpable contraction sa external oblique.
Okay. So guys, a tip para mas maka-remember mo, for example, for jump rotation, kung asa gani ang exposed, balik kani. This is left, diba? Left jump, going to the left na jump rotation. Kung asa ang exposed mo niya, external obliques. Kung sa ang kago mo na inyong internal obliques. Forever, pangutan-on mo during practice. Ano ha? So, ani, going to the right. Kung asa exposed. Kung sa exposed, ani. External obliques sa imong hang. And then internal obliques sa imong hang. Next. Ha? Lan?
So for this test, this is
Pwede na, ito na siguro.
this is testing for quiet inspiration sa diaphragm mainly, and then you have the patient supine, and then based on that good, you're supposed to expose the area. So again, okay, are you ready?
Pero
So, ano yung purpose lang may expose is if like, heavy ako nang be wearing of clothing, or if naka-lockdown sila, able lang na makita ninyo. So, we're going to observe the epigastric rise and then the flaring of the lower margin sa ribs, moving normally inhale. But for this one specifically, we want to try and apply pressure sa kanyang separate process na pit sa epigastric na area and sa lower margin sa ribs. And then, the exertional chest expansion is around 2.0 to 2.5 inches. And then sa athletes, yung position
siya mo exceeded 3.0 if kana i-measure sa sample process. But for this one, kay mag-measure na based on the katong 0 to 5 na reading. So, instruction mo sa patient first grade is, sir, I want you to take a deep breath and then mag-observe na tama yung pwede then observe ka. No resistance lang sa observe ka kung how much ang iyang makaya ka for inhalation exercise. So, I want you to take a deep breath and then hold it for 1 or 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Then, so grade 3, so kaya niya ang full range of motion but hindi niya kaya ang resistance. For grade 4 and 5, we apply resistance na grade 4 they can hold against strong resistance. In grade 5, they can hold against maximum resistance or at least 100 pounds na resistance. So I want to do it again and then try to apply the pressure. So, i-avoid yan guys kay dili pwede mo contract dapat ang abdomen, dili sa nerve mo contract niya ang neck, dili sa plantis na o gano'n. Dili sa mo contract, dili sa siya mo hyperextend sila the first time. So I want you to try and take a deep breath again and then I'll try to push down. 3, 2, 1. Kaya niya, so this is exhale. So that's grade 5, kaya naman niya. Then for grade 2, okay. And by the way, take the PT, you start at the waist level or around waist level sa patient. So for grade 2, 1, 0, you're going to try and palpate the inner and then lower layers and the lower ribs. So we're going to dig down sa iyang ani. So for grade 3, ito, grade 4, 3, 4, 5, for grade 2, hindi niya kaya ang full na excursion sa iyang diaphragm, hindi niya kaya ang full expansion sessions. So, sir, ang other instructions sa grade 2 is that, sir, I want you to try and inhale or sniff with your mouth closed. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Now, naglalabag ang contraction. That's grade 2, grade 1, grade 2, kay kaya niya for partial range of motion. Grade 1, kay palpable contraction lang. And then grade 0, kaya wala.
So this is for testing the normal distribution for the strength, or indirect measurement of the strength of your muscles. So we're using a tape measure for this. For example, although the file says that the patient is fine, that's only if they do Simon patient to sit down. But for the sake of the demo, let's have a patient sitting. So the patient is stabilized themselves by putting both their arms. You measure, or you put the tape measure around their chest at the level of the cycling process.
Nabiling sa kanan. Kanin siya, nakay whiteboard marker dahil. Whiteboard marker. Ay, pintil-pin na, wasin permanent mo yata.
Ipa-erase yun ako.
Sikuan daw.
So you take your first measurement here at the level of the cycling process. Then you ask your patient to inhale as much as they can. Inhale as much as you can.
Kaduko.
Hold.
Asking din sa
You take that first measurement and then you ask them to exhale as much as they can. Exhale as much as you can. And also hold that measurement. The difference between the first measurement and the second measurement is the girth of your normal chest expansion. the normal chest expansion of a person is between 3 to 7 centimeters. If it's beyond that, then there's a problem with their muscles.
Okay guys, what are your muscles for relaxed inspiration? Diaphragm and
External.
huh?
External. X.
Oh, relaxed inspiration.
Ay, in.
Duha. So the diaphragm is your primary muscle for relaxed inspiration. What's the other one?
Intercostal.
Internal. External intercostal. Sky, it elevates the rib. So during inspiration, that's your primary muscle. I mean, your diaphragm is your primary muscle. The other one is your external. How about forced inspiration? Your accessory muscles. Huh?
Internal. Opposite.
So no. Unsa?
Transverse.
Manalo, dubli na yung roll. What are the accessory muscles man for forced inspiration? Obliques?
Internal.
Sa man, accessory muscles.
Serratus.
Minor? Sige, remember SUPAS. S-U-P-A-S. S first is your SCM or sternocleidomastoid. U is for your upper traps. Take down kay inyong damgo. Magduka gid mo sa inyong damgo. P is for your pectoralis major and minor. A is for your anterior, middle, and posterior scalenes. And then S is for oy.
Oh.
Unsa? Oy. Sumbong tang Sir Luke ha. Kasi supraspinatus na sila baga. Unsa? Serratus anterior, posterior. Unsa kay ito for your forced inspiration, the accessory muscles? What's the acronym?
Supas.
S U P
Pectoralis major, minor.
A anterior, middle, and posterior scalenes. S
Anterior, posterior.
serratus anterior, posterior ha. Sige. For your relax expiration, what muscles? Diaphragm, yapon? Unsa man? Oh, relax expiration. Ha? Diaphragm, yapon? Here, no? Wala pa.
Transverse. Joke.
Guys, unsa guys? Sige, if mo exhale mo, relax expiration.
Ako tiyan, wala ko.
No muscle kay recoil ra na ha, recoil
Si
ra.
question.
Trick question.
Ano,
Now for your
Lanas danggo eh.
forceful expiration, what are the accessory muscles? Na?
Rectus.
Hoy, isumbong gito mo Sir Luke gito unsa?
Internal.
Unsa?
Suas.
Sige, another acronym. ASI. A-S-I. A is for? Guys! Unsa? A is for? Abdominals. S is for?
Serratus.
Serratus.
Anterior.
Posterior. Sorry na lang. I is for?
Internal.
Internal intercostals.
Sa inspiration is both
Ha?
posterior and anterior serratus.
Oh. Sa inspiration. Because picture, sorry, sense,